The name of the game is to try to get 6 prizes in one turn, or just as many as you can. We got the Palossand EX with the Bear Right Jail, putting damage counters on each of our opponent's Pokemon, on the bench that is, until they're at 100 HP left. Ideally 2 prize Pokemon so that you can take 2 prizes for each of those knockouts. But the way that we are taking those KOs is with the Alakazam's strange hacking attack. It does confuse the active Pokemon, but more crucially, we basically just move the damage counters around as we like, so we can start taking KOs on all of those damaged Pokemon, or at least half of them. To facilitate that energy acceleration onto the Palossand, we've got the Crispin, and just in case things fall apart, we also have the Uxie to put even more damage counters on. Mimikyu can play a pretty big role for buying us time in order to get us the Palossand ready to go, as well as the Alakazam. And our A spec is the Amulet of Hope. In case you don't know what it does, when a Pokemon's knocked out, we can search our deck for up to 3 cards and put them into our hand. Of course, the Pokemon does need to be knocked out by damage, so pay attention to that. So this deck was brought to us, not actually brought to us, I noticed it by fellow YouTube content creator Popsicle Knight. He's super creative. He's a bigger channel than me, but you know, maybe I can give him a little bump. I'll put his link in the description. But I started thinking, like, if I see a cool deck made by another content creator, would you like to see me pilot it or not? This could be a recurring thing, could just be a one-off. I don't know. You let me know if you're into that kind of idea, but let's get to the game. All right, I may have mentioned this in the intro, I don't know, but I'm busting out Popsicle Knight's Alakazam, what is it called? Not Sandygast, Palossand deck. Gonna try to get as many prizes as possible. So this is kind of like a new idea that I'm doing, which is if I see a crazy deck made by another content creator, just give them a shout out, try to pilot it myself and see how it goes. If you don't like the idea, if you think I'm just being a copycat, let me know. If you like the idea, let me know that too. I only listen to positive feedback, so definitely let me know that. But geez, what do we want first? Probably, would like to grab another Sandygast, but I can't. But let's go double Abra on this one. A little scared with the Iron hands down, but I guess we gotta end our turn. But you know, that probably means they're gonna have a lot of 2 prize Pokemon. So if we can pull off that Palossand attack, then we can get things rolling. But I don't know. Well, it really depends on how fast they get energies down. But them having those hands, catching these hands in the active is always nice, because that means it's not on the bench getting electric generator energies attached to it. Of course, they can always switch. These lightning decks tend to have a lot of basic Pokemon and therefore have a lot of switch carts. They are going to Nest Ball for that Miraidon, then grab themselves 2 lightning Pokemon. They do have the Earthen Vessel, or no, not the Earthen Vessel, the Forest Seal Stone. So they're probably going to grab themselves a Rotom as well, which is great. That means we're going to see a lot of stage 2. So now it really just comes down to us getting those Pokemon down. Ideally, let me check this list. If there is a switch, we might just Arven for it, and put the Mimikyu out front. I might not have the list in front of me for this game, which is actually really tough, because, yep, that's actually really bad. Hold on, I can get this while it's their turn. This is a crazy deck list. So, I mean, I would recommend having it in front of you. They got the Raichu EX, so yeah, not a lot of 2 prizers and potentially no attacking Pokemon that can deal with the Mimikyu. So let's see what we can Mimido. But, you know, right now they go Secret Box. Okay. We do have the Rescue Board, but that won't give me free retreat. And Sandygast is pretty heavy. I do have a switch as well, so we're gonna probably go with that. But the problem is it's really slow here. They did use, okay, so they got Pikachu. Yep, so dude, I'm being chilling here. We just really need to get this Palossand up. They go Generator. Okay. All right. Let's see how that goes for them. If we lose the Ghast, I mean, we're still hiding behind the Mimikyu, but the thing is, they're just going to boss it up. They only get 1. I have a feeling they have a switch. They go second generator. Second generation generator. Well, we'll see. They got 1. Just 1. Yep, but if they have the switch, they got the KO. There's the Rescue Board. That's fine. No draw support other than the Raikou, so that's fine. But we do need another Sandygast down. Whoa, they don't go for the attack. Oh, they don't have a switch. It was a rescue board. Ugh. All right, let's see. Maybe we have another Ghast. Cleffa? Sure, we'll grab that. Yeah, definitely don't want to help him out with the... 1 second. Let's go with the switch. And I guess eventually we'll use the rescue board to get the Mimikyu out. So, like, no point for seal stoning when we don't have a V down. The V is the Rotom. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that last spot for the Rotom, though. Probably just going to Iono or Crispin, depending on how we top deck next turn. So, rather not Iono. They only have 2 cards in hand. All right, we're going to do this, because, I mean, they might have Canceling Cologne, but I'd rather just be safe. You know what? Actually, I highly doubt... I'm going to put the Cleffa down. I highly doubt they get an Iron Hands attack next turn. If they take the Cleffa out, fine. If they don't, I have free retreat. So this is going to be our way of drawing cards without having to lose Pokemon. Nice. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we got the Palossand. We don't have Sparkling Crystal in this deck. We do have the Amulet of Hope. But let's see, they got the Arven, which means no boss's orders this turn, so Sandygast will live to see another day. But we'll just have to see. On our end, we do want a Crispin. We're gonna get 2 energies down, and we'll have Barite Jail next turn. Barite? Probably Barite. I don't know. Bear Grylls. What are you night stretching back? Another energy? Nobody cares about that, my guy. What we care about is Barite Jail. And 3rd generator. All right. Let's see what you got, baby. If you're stuck with these hands in the front, you're going to be catching these hands and these sands. It's going to be tight, dude. It's going to be sick. And what I really hope doesn't happen is our opponent scoops before we're able to do it, because that would be disappointing. They do have the ability to attack with the Magneton if they want. I'm just saying. 1 card in hand, though. They've gone through half the deck. And we'll just have to see. So let's go Palossand and Crispin. What is it? It's water. Yeah, so water's the one. Let's go water and psychic. Done. Water, or let's go, it doesn't really matter. Let's go psychic into the hand. Water right there. And let's go psychic here. I'm going to drop the Sandygast, and just since we have the space, I really want to draw this Alakazam. So we're going to go grasping draw. I mean, they've used all but 1 generator, so I don't think Iron Hands is really going to be a problem. So we'll grasping draw 1 more time. Unfortunately, no sign of the Alakazam still. However, if the Cleffa goes down, we are going to be drawing 3 with the Fez and the Dippity. And, you know, we have 2 rare candies. We have no Kadabras in the deck. So something to keep in mind. But there's the Alakazam. We're going to go Fighting Energy here. Retreat. I'm not going to use the Alakazam because I don't want him to scoop yet. I feel like I have to, like, hide my power. But we should almost have game next turn. Unfortunately, we use the rescue board and the switch. So we're actually going to be pretty slow on that. So that's my bad on that. All right, we're going to go Barite Jail. And then Alakazam is going to go nuts next turn. So moving all those damage counters. Everyone's got 100 left. That's the idea. No one's evolving. So you're stuck with that for the rest of your life. It does not affect the lead, though. It does only hit the bench. So something to keep in mind. But we don't really care about that. As long as we can Alakazam, then we're good. But we're going to have to use an energy to retreat. And they scoop. Sorry, guys. Whatever. You get it. GG's.